Hi, Dory. It's so good to put a face with a name. I'm Maria. What I'll do is I'll have you watch the 4-minute video that shows you how to use the device, and then I'll answer any questions that you have after. We'll actually schedule your follow-up appointment as well, and then I will go into more detail having you try on parts of the device, okay?
Okay.
This brief video will show you how to correctly put on and use the Watchpad home sleep testing device. You should put the Watchpad device on when you are already in your pajamas, just before getting into bed. Open the Watchpad case. You will find a helpful illustrated guide in the side pocket. Be sure that the nail on your test finger is cut, trimmed, and without nail polish. Now, remove all jewelry, accessories, and avoid hand cream. This is the snoring and body position sensor. Thread the cable through your pajama sleeve up to the neck opening. Trim or shave chest hair if needed. Peel the backing from the small round sticker of the sensor. Attach the sensor to the sternum, a bit lower, just below the sternum notch. If medical tape is provided, please use it to secure the sensor in place. You'll be putting the Watchpad on your non-dominant hand. Here you see how a right-handed person puts the device on his left hand. Place the Watchpad on a flat surface. Insert your hand and close the wrist strap, making sure it's snug, but not too tight. Place the probe on the finger that you have been told to use, preferably the index or ring finger. It is normal to feel a little bit of pressure. Insert your finger all the way into the probe. The tab labeled top should be situated on the top side of your finger. While pushing your finger against a surface like a table or your leg, gently and firmly remove the tab. Be careful not to twist the probe. You are now ready to turn the Watchpad on. Get into bed. Press firmly on the power button until the display lights up. After a few seconds, the good night message will appear. The display will turn off after a short period. If there is a problem, you will see a test aborted message. In that case, note the error code and call the help desk. Watchpad is now working properly, and it's time to go to sleep. Good night. And good morning. Remove the probe from your finger. Remove the snoring and body position sensor, and remove the device from your wrist. Please note, Watchpad cannot be turned off. Now, return the device along with the probe, snoring and body positioning sensor to the case. And finally, return the illustrated guide to the case. And that is all there is to it. If you carefully follow the steps presented here, you should have a successful Watchpad home sleep test. Thanks for watching.
We're scheduling the follow-up appointment 2 weeks out. So the video actually walks you through this guide. There's an inside, front, and back. Of course, you want to put everything on when you're ready for bed. The first piece you'll put on is the wristband. Put it on like you would a watch, just not too snug. The second piece is the probe. Of course, I'm going to show you the inside of the demo. The one you're going to wear, as you can tell, it's padded. I'm going to have you try the demo on just to make a mental note of where the sensors are inside so you're comfortable tonight.
Okay.
Your hand sanitizer. You want to put it on your non-dominant hand. And of course, when you do the sleep study tonight, I know that we talked about it earlier with you want to have your nails trimmed so that way you're able to feel that sensor inside. And sometimes the nail polish actually provides, kicks back an error message. So you want to have that removed. Okay. So put it on your non-dominant hand. The first set of sensors, you'll feel the tip of your finger. It feels like a loose wire. The second set, you'll feel the padding of your finger. It feels like 2 bumps. You feel that? Okay, that's it. So when you put it on tonight, what I want you to do is make sure your finger's touching both sets of sensors. Add a little bit of pressure, lift, and pull this all the way out. What it will do is seal your finger to those sensors, preventing it from later squeezing like a blood pressure cuff to connect the two. Okay. Once you have, of course, I'm sorry, the third piece, it's already connected for you. It comes out here. Here's the end of it. Just remove the white part to activate the adhesive. You want to place it right here below your sternum notch. You can use a piece of tape to hold it in place. This records your snoring and monitors your sleeping positions, along with reading your oxygen information, blood pressure information. And so if you're having an apneic episode, all that data intertwines to provide our doctors with much more than just if you have sleep apnea, potentially. Okay. Once you have everything on, what I want you to do is press the power button in the center, hold it down until the head with Z's comes up. At that point, you can let it go. It will automatically go into its own series of tests to make sure it functions properly for you. And at the end of the test, it will either say good night or give you the error message. If you do receive an error message, don't want you to panic. Just call the help desk number listed here. That same number is on the back. You can watch the YouTube video again with popcorn at home if you choose to. But basically, that's pretty much it. If you typically get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom or get a glass of water, it's fine. We just ask that you do not get it wet. And in the morning, after you've had at least 6 hours or so of rest, don't bother turning it off because you can't, like in the video it says. Just take it off your physical self, put it in the case with the book, and hand it to the girls at our check-in. Okay. Some things that we definitely ask our patients to do during the sleep study tonight. First of all, make sure that you're laying down, not sitting up or in a reclined position. Dodge consuming alcohol today. Taking anything over-the-counter prescription specifically to help you to either go to sleep, stay asleep, or prevent you from snoring. We need to see those struggles so we can properly take care of you. Oh, I just found out that there's a Bluetooth connection to this device here, to the system. So if you have anything in your room that's connected to Bluetooth, sometimes it can kick back an error message, causing us to have to go through this all over again. I'd rather save you that grief. So if you can, before you officially go to sleep, just disconnect anything in your room from Bluetooth. Do you have any questions for me?
I do have a couple.
Yes.
What if I wear a CPAP at night? Do I wear the CPAP when I do this study?
From your order, per your order from our doctor, it says to do the sleep study without the device today.
Okay. My husband snores.
Yes.
So with his snoring, is that going to be recorded in with my sleep study?
No, ma'am. So the sensor that you have connected to your chest, it specifically records your snoring. It's there to pick up any vibrations as well. So it comes off in the report as a sound waves.
Okay. And then my last question is, my sleep patterns sometimes are just really wonky. What if I can't sleep?
Well,
or don't get enough sleep that's required for the test.
Okay. If that is to happen, once you return the device, and I've uploaded the sleep study results, if there's not enough data, I will call you and we can coordinate you picking up another device, worst case scenario.
Okay. What data are they looking for with this study?
So it's recording your oxygen information, blood pressure, how long you had the device on versus how much sleep was recorded. how long you're in each phase of sleep. It records your sleeping positions as well, so that's why we suggest sleep how you normally do. And it pulls that information together to let us know if you are having sleep apnea, how severe, how often it's happening, if it's, and it intertwines that data. So if you're only having an apneic episode, say for instance during REM sleep, then it would point to possibly other health complications as well.
What should I expect at my follow-up visit?
So what we will do is actually go over your results with you in detail and come up with a tailored plan for your needs.
Okay. Right. I thought of one other question I forgot to ask. What if during the middle of the night I pulled the probe off my finger?
Then what I will do is once I upload the sleep study, it will show that that's happened, or just notify me, when you drop it off to the girls at our check-in counter, and then I'll coordinate a repeat study.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions? Anything else that I can help you with?
No, thank you. You've answered everything.
Perfect. Well, we do appreciate you, and thank you for trusting us to take care of your needs.
Thank you.
You're welcome.